Hello, just wanted to show you an MP3 player that I picked up for my kids. I got two of them. They're about 15 bucks each, and at first I didn't know the quality, and I thought maybe they're really cheap, so I was worried about the $15 price mark, but they're not too bad. Looks like they're trying to copy the iPod Nano 6th generation with the screen. It looks very similar, so we'll do an unboxing and I will show you some of the functions, some of which are not so great, but not surprisingly, it's not a bad value. Good for kids, but other than that, I wouldn't really rely on it too much. This one happens to have the 2 GB video memory in it, 2 gigs of built-in memory. Most of them that you can find on eBay have no memory. They're about 7-8 bucks, and then you have to purchase a SD card that will fit into it and expand it up. Even so, the cost would probably not reach more than about $10 to $15 for one of these things on eBay. Okay, so to continue with the unboxing, let's just open this up. You open it, you get on the top of the unit, on the box here, you get your device inside this little bag, which you can see here. Very similar to the iPod Nano 6th Gen screen. There's an additional button here, the menu. Otherwise it looks very similar, the design. There's a clip on here. I'm not very happy with the build quality of the clip. It looks a bit flimsy, like it's going to snap off the back there. You have your phono jack. This is very, very small, and when I try to put a phono plug in there, it almost is impossible to push in at first. So I don't know if it's just tight or it takes a few tries to get it in and out, and then it works smoothly. This is the micro SD card slot, and that's your old style USB, not a micro but a mini, I guess, plug that you can use to charge this thing and copy and transfer files. In the rest of the box we have some earbuds, probably the cheapest quality buds that exist. They're stereo, and there's a couple of foam pads you can put over the earpieces, and your short little USB cable to charge and to transfer files from the computer. Alright, well, it comes with an instruction manual. You can see it here. It's fairly easy to follow. However, because it only has 3 buttons on the entire unit, well, actually 4, it has a plus, minus, a minus, plus here, the menu button in the middle, and the power. You kind of have to get used to using those 4 buttons to navigate, and it's very confusing. The interface isn't consistent. In some apps, the buttons work for different things. There's no volume control. It's not a touch screen at all. So you have to learn how to adjust your volume settings and get into the menus with this. So you'll see I have the other one that I charged up, which is right here, and we can power it up, and you can have a look at the menu settings. So here it is powered up. There it goes. Now this happens to have, it's Scholastic branded because it was bought from a school thing. So there's the menus. So use the buttons here, and you can go through music, movie, if there are files, and it only plays AMV files. I'm not sure about that format, but there's a small converter utility on this device that it actually comes with. Record, it lets you record your voice. You can play back the recording. You've got an FM radio, which I thought was a nice touch. The FM radio, you can actually record music from it. You've got your pictures, if you put JPEG files on there, setup, and then a reader to display text files, and then games. Under the games, you have blocks, which is like a Tetris clone. And there's the menu, and you can't drop the pieces any quicker, I don't think. It just kind of falls on its own. You can rotate them, but yeah, and then I guess if you hold that button down, see, it doesn't do anything. So it's a little bit difficult to tell. You hold down the menu button, and that should take you out. There you go, and then you're back into the games screen. Let's go to the FM radio. I don't have anything on this device, so there's FM radio. And essentially you can tune it. If you go into the menu here, you can change your volume once you're in the menu. You can actually save presets. You can record a wave of the music from the radio, and you have 32 kbps up to I think 256 available to do that. So not too bad as far as quality goes. There's not much storage on here, so you're not going to get much out of it. The FM radio, interestingly enough, will let you tune. If I get into the menu here, you can delete your recordings. You can switch to Japanese band or your normal band radio FM channels. So if we go back out, just hold down the menu button long enough, and you've got play recording. Now there are there's movies pre-installed. It will play some small little videos, and you can select through. It's either AMV format, and you can go through, and also nice touch is that you can delete some of the files and in your folders here. So if you want to free up space, you can do it in the device, and then you can record off the radio if you need to put more stuff in there. So here it is. It's a very small display, 1.8 inch, and the resolution I believe is listed as being, I think, 118 or something. Anyway, it's not big. It's definitely not, probably not as good a display as the iPod, the actual 6th gen iPod. But I'm looking at the specs here, and I'm trying to see if there's any sort of information here on the size of the files. Oh, 160 by 128. Okay, that's the resolution on this thing. It's pretty good, you know, from these vertical angles, you know, going at a tilt this way, but unfortunately side view angles get really bad, and you know, you start getting your negative you know, inversion of the screen. It's just very poor viewing angles, but this way, not bad. So the unit overall, I'm surprised at the quality of the build. Actually, for 15 bucks, or on eBay for about $7-8 plus the cost of an SD card, brings it up to about 12. You know, not a bad device for what you get. A little pocket radio, plus the ability to play some videos, having some, you know, different pods in here. You don't need iTunes, you just copy, drag, and paste. Quality, sound quality is not the greatest, but it could be just the earbuds. I'm not sure about the DAC in here, if it's really that good quality either, but and it seems like it's a metal case, nice sharp polished edges. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's quite heavy, and it's got a built-in rechargeable battery, so that's another good bonus. This one's branded Tritech Technology. If you go on eBay, you look for MP3 Player 1.8 6th gen or something in that thing, and you'll see all these clones pop up, and you can tell that they're not real. And just make sure when you buy them, often they will not have built-in memory. This one has 2 gigs, and it comes preloaded with these things from Scholastic, but most of the ones online are not going to have memory built in. They're just going to have the SD card slot that you have to put memory in. So anyway, that's it for now, and thanks for watching this review. Take care. Bye.